So let me introduce you to Campbell Ford, an Esquire in Florida. This guy is a piece of work. And I like his barber though, right? But um, I was in a deposition all day with a client, and I had sent him a request for accommodations under Title III. Lawyers are supposed to be ADA compliant. And this guy, just like most lawyers, didn't know his ass from a hole in the ground with the ADA. And so therefore he had to bluff his way through this, saying that I'm some guy writing him a letter the day before, and he doesn't have to do what I say. And all I said was what the ADA says. Okay. And so, anyway, we kept trying to get him to acknowledge that I'd sent him this email, and he finally did. But the bottom line is, we had talked to him the day before yesterday, and I let him know that I was recording. In Florida, you have to do that, and told him that I'd be recording during the deposition. Of course, I let him know again at the beginning of the deposition, and no one objected, so I recorded it. But the thing is, I told him I'd be sending him an email yesterday when we talked to him on the phone, and he was like, sure. And so I sent him the email asking for ADA accommodations. He did not respond. He did not set up the accommodations. He did not go through them. He did not approve or deny them. And so my client was in this deposition getting hammered by this guy without accommodations that had been asked for. And we kept trying to bring it up. He just kept being obstinate about it. I'm not here to answer questions, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he was doing the sovereign citizen thing. Okay. He didn't actually say I'm not here to answer questions, but he said I'm the one asking questions. You know, if you get a lawyer in a corner, the pompous ass will come out. This is just how it works. Ego. It's an ego trigger. They will react. And so what you're getting ready to hear is audio only, because I didn't have the bandwidth to record a full day of video on this, and I wasn't going to do that. But I did get the audio. And so what you're going to hear is me and this catbird going back and forth at it about this letter, this email that I sent. And he comes out and says, I don't care about your email. And he knew it was about ADA. So basically, he's telling the client, I don't care about your ADA access, because she had kept saying all day, I'm not accommodated. And you haven't responded to the email asking for accommodations. And he just kept ignoring it until finally we went back and forth, and he kept trying to pin me down, and I wasn't going to be pinned down at this point in time. And just listen.
Back on the record.
Sure.
I need to be on the record because I have something else that I want to make sure that's on the record. But I know, yes, and I know that we've talked about the ADA accommodations, and I know, you got sent a letter about my accommodations from my ADA advocate. There's been no acknowledgement as to whether you read that, received it, or anything like that. But honestly, I'm feeling very anxious right now, and I'm not going to be able to continue on with the deposition.
You mean starting right now?
Yeah, probably so.
Probably, or yes?
I mean, I would like to stop now if possible. I'm feeling extremely anxious, and underneath my ADA, I feel like I have the right to stop the deposition.
Well, you never found anything with the court indicating you're entitled to any of this.
I do have ADA accommodations with the court.
We sent him a request for accommodations. It's not something we file with the court to get accommodations from him. He's a Title III public accommodation.
Well, it doesn't work that way. I mean, here, if
you may think that, but you're wrong.
Hey, do me a favor and don't interrupt. You keep interrupting, and we really can't accomplish anything when we're both talking. You talk.
Don't tell me what you don't know.
All right. What I don't know is anything, because nobody has ever filed a motion or cited any law and gotten a court order indicating we have to do anything.
Yeah, I sent you an email last night.
Are you going to interrupt? You going to talk, or am I talking?
I sent you an email last night.
What are you doing, talking or not talking?
I sent you an email last night.
Are you talking or not talking? Because I'm talking.
I sent you an email last night.
Are you talking or not talking so I can finish?
I sent you an email last night.
I don't care about your email. I said you could show up as a
That's
witness.
what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't care about your email, which I did not read, because it does not have anything to do with me and my deposition, because nobody has ever established a right to do anything in this case. You can't send an email to me the night before a deposition and expect me to know the law and any accommodations. I have taken verbal requests and I have accommodated to the extent I can.